Hey everyone, welcome to the third video in the Recreate Your Life series. So you can do this in 10 weeks, you can do it sooner. What I highly recommend is that you repeat the videos and that you do all the assignments that I give you and that you listen to them over and over and over again to really get what I'm conveying here. Because the more repetition you put into something, the better you get at it. And those are just the rules of our physical reality. So this week I want to speak to how everything that you have in your life experience is a match to the frequency you are at. I use energy, frequency, and vibration, how do you say it, interchangeably. Like I mean the same thing with it. Technically, there is a difference between these three words, but for the sake of recreating your life experience, you don't need to know the technical difference. You just need to understand that who you are being as a personality, as an identity, has a certain frequency. You are of a certain energy. Currently, you are emitting a certain vibration. You are the radio station called, let's say your name is David. You are at the radio station David .0 FM. I'm just saying something. And you would like to go to David 3.5 FM. And how you do that is actually really simple. If it's easy, yeah, we can debate about that. But it's very simple. So I told you already in the first video that you have to, this is not tentative, you have to repeat to yourself every hour of your waking day that you love yourself. You have to do this for 5 minutes every day, looking yourself in your left eye in the mirror. And you have to, also not tentative, you have to love and accept all the parts of yourself, no matter how freaking hard it is. I do not care. If you want to recreate your life experience, that is the bare basics you have to do. So you are a radio station frequency and you want to change to a different frequency because you do not appreciate the music that is coming from that station, the music called your life experience, your current life experience. Even if you have questions about if this stuff really works and really works this way, just give it a try, give it a test. You have nothing to lose. You have so much to gain. So, I told you already what is not tentative. Now we're going a bit deeper. So your current life experience, how is it that it is the way it is? Well, Abraham Hicks says it like so: like attracts like. Now, different teachers say different things. Some teachers speak about projection, some speak about attraction, some speak about resonance, some speak about whatever. It doesn't matter the words that are used. Who cares? What matters is the principle. How does it work? And it works like this. Whoever you are being is at the center of your life experience, and it is the being, the frequency that creates the current life experience. That's how it is, period. And as an extension of that, manifestation is not something that you have to learn how to do. Manifestation is automatic. You listening to this is a manifestation. You having a computer or a phone or whatever, a device that you listen to, that's a manifestation. Your earbuds are a manifestation. The glasses that you're wearing, if you're wearing glasses, that's a manifestation. Everything in your life is a manifestation, including the people, including the money on your bank account, including the level of your health, including your toenail. Everything is a manifestation. How is it manifested? Well, a lot of these things, who knows? I don't know, and I don't care, and you shouldn't either. The only thing that is important for you to know is how do you change to a different radio station that has a different program playing on air. So a different life experience. You do that by knowing what it is that you tell yourself every moment of every day, and I'm not even joking, and it will be intense in the beginning, but you will figure it out because it's pretty easy to figure out. Even if you don't know literally what you're saying, if you look at the state of your relationships, your bank account, your health, your whatever, if you look at these things and the state of them, if it is not good, if you're like, fuck me, why am I in this? Then I can tell you, you have a story running that is not beneficial. So how do you change it? By changing the story. And now, this is really simple, right? It's like, oh, is it that easy? Is it that simple? Yeah, but this is where it becomes a bit interesting. So let's say you have minus 10 days left on your bank balance, as in you've run out of your salary or your money or whatever is on there, and there are still 10 days in a month before you see new money coming into your bank account. I can tell you that you have a negative story going on about money. And then you tell me, yeah, but how do I change it? This is actually what I see. And then I tell you, yeah, but dude, this is why you're here in the Recreate Your Life series, because it's not seeing is believing, it's believing is seeing. Seeing is not believing, it is believing is seeing. So what you will do now, knowing that you have a negative sentence going on about your money, for instance, there's never enough money for the whole month, that might be a belief that you have. That might be a story, an automatic story you don't even know that you're saying. But the fact that you're seeing it, I know it is what you're saying. Because believing is seeing. And what you see is what you believe. So the new story becomes, the new sentence becomes, oh my God, I'm so happy that I always have enough money. And you'll be saying, yeah, but Jesus, Monique, are you kidding me? That is not true. And I'll say to you, yeah, I know that it's not true for now, but just keep repeating it and things will start to shift. And I promise you that. I guarantee you that. I can't guarantee you that it will be in a week or 2 weeks, but I can guarantee that it will shift. Because everyone and their mother will be involved. When you start to tell a new story, you don't have to know the how. Neville says it's something like this, and that's from the Bible. God's ways are beyond knowing. It's not like you don't know and you don't have to know. You have to change your story. That's it. Words have frequency. Words go out and they are creative. They are not descriptive. And you have been creating, unbeknownst to yourself, lack. And now you are creating abundance. So do this for every area in your life. Check out every area in your life. What is going on there? So family relationships. You're always fighting with your parents and you never do any good. So what might be the belief? I can never do any good in their eyes. And you change that into, me And my parents have such an amazing relationship. I feel so blessed with our relationship. And yeah, you're going to be confronted with not believing that yet, because they will still act kind of interesting. It doesn't matter. You keep repeating it, you keep doing it, you keep saying it. And I promise you, I guarantee you that it will change. I don't know when, I don't know how, but it doesn't matter. It will change. Why? Because believing is seeing. So I want you to make a list of all the areas in your life and rate them, not only in a figure, but also in words. Tell a mini story about what's going on. Read that little mini story. See if you like it. If you don't like it, find a new sentence that is the opposite of what you don't like and how you would like it to be, and start repeating that. I would say don't overwhelm yourself and pick the area of your life that is most important to you right now. So let's say you have stuff going on in all the areas of your life. Just pick one or two that you're going to focus on. Leave the rest for what it is. And you know what? You're getting a triple, quadruple whammy, because you're still doing the self-love, and you are allowing yourself to love all the parts of yourself, video 1 and video 2. And so this is exponential growth, what you're doing here, because the other two things will also contribute to David 0 FM to David 3.5 FM. Fill out your own name and a different frequency, but it's going to change. That's a promise and it's a guarantee. What is necessary is that you're committed, that you do what you said that you would do, and that you stick with it, even through the tears, the frustration, the anger, the why didn't I do this sooner, like all of the blame and shame and guilt. It is all part of it. It doesn't matter. It is all fine. It's all part of it. Don't get your panties all in a twist, or you can, but yeah, it's not really comfortable when they are. So just give this to yourself. And this is it for this week. Understand that everything that you see is a reflection of your current frequency. It's a reflection of everything that you have been telling yourself up until now. And when you shift it, when you change it, and you start with 1 or 2 areas, and you keep repeating that new sentence ad nauseum, you will see stuff change. And as I said in the check-in video, it can be that sometimes it looks like things are becoming worse. Do not fear, because it's part of it. Do not react. It is an old echo. And this is what Bashar has taught me, and I love him so much for this. He explains that when sometimes things seem to have gone wrong or stayed the same while you have been working really hard, and you're like, yeah, but I know that I changed. And he explains this. Change is not what happens on the outside. Change is how you respond to what happens on the outside. And when you respond differently to what happens on the outside, then you know you have changed. And I know from experience that everything shifts from that point forward. When you stop using physical reality as proof, because it isn't proof. Physical reality is an echo of your old beliefs. It is old, it's a shadow. You can do this, you've got this. I've got you. I will see you in the next video. And remember, a fit mind creates a beautiful body and an epic life. If you have any questions, my details are in the description, and I will see you in the next. Ciao! And while it might seem unbelievable to who you are at this moment, everything will change as a consequence of the new story you are repeating. And you don't have to take my word for it. Just continue with what you are doing and you will experience it. Now, I don't know if it's true for you, but I know that it was true for me. I was really impatient. I was like, I want to change my life and I want to change it yesterday. But give yourself a break and give it some time, because just as your current life took some time to take effect, your new life needs some time to take effect too. This is truly about being diligent, committed, knowing why you want this, knowing that you want it, and saying to yourself that no matter what, you are going to get this down. You are actively recreating your life experience to an epic one and to an easy one, and it takes some time. That's just how stuff works in physical reality, and that's just how it is. So what I would want for you to do this week is think of how you would like your life to be. Like, what are qualities that you would like your life to have? So I would say easy. You want it to be easy. You want it to be fun. You want it to be joyful. You want it to be flowy. You want to feel good. If you don't feel healthy, you want to feel healthy and strong and fit. And when you have these qualities, think of at least 5 sentences that would mean that you now have these qualities in your life. So with ease, for instance, I love how easy my life is. With health, for instance, I love how healthy and strong I feel in my body. With joy, for instance, I love how fun my days are. I love how I have so many fun and loving people in my life. Maybe it's something to do with financial ease. I love how much money I have. And I love how so much money is coming in easily. And now realize this and understand this. This does not have to be a truth for you at this moment. And it probably is not a truth for you at this moment, because otherwise, why would you affirm it? And as I explained to you, words are not descriptive, they are creative. So whatever you will start to repeat over and over and over and over again will become a truth in your life. I cannot tell you when, but I can promise you that this is true. The only thing that is necessary from your part is commitment. Keep doing the work. Even if you don't believe it, even if it makes you cry, do it. I don't care. You can cry, you can be angry, you can give up, as long as you come back to it. Because all of that is part of the process. The anger, the annoyance, the crying, the despair, it is all part of it. Just don't give up. Keep reminding yourself, how bad do you really want this? Because everything worth having takes time and effort. Well, it doesn't have to take a lot of time, but it does take some time, because those are just the rules of reality. This is it for number 4 in the video series, Recreate Your Life in 10 Weeks. It is actually number 3, but with the check-in video of last week, it's number 4. Remember, a fit mind creates a beautiful body and an epic life. If you have any questions, then check out my email. It's in the description. You can email me or you can comment on the video. I wish you so much fun with the coming days and weeks to come. And I will see you in the next video.